Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. The NFL season is hitting here, and off we go in Week 11 on EA
I'm just
Sports.
going to wait until
and this will not be returnable.
the other dude gets on.
Zone for a touchback.
That's why I'm playing my franchise right now with the #1 defense.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have
the Denver Broncos defense
in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great.
I also have the #1 defense in LA.
Be one of those division
so
leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, because right where they're sitting,
a stacked fucking defense in LA and a stacked fucking defense in Denver.
So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Danny Trejo,
Sharks smelling blood in the water behind
Luke Kuechly, Geno Atkins, Stephon Gilmore, Earl Thomas.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to
read that still have Edelman on this team?
Down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Great return there.
I don't know. I didn't think I still had Julian Edelman.
First down.
Oh, yeah, Kyler Murray. What's up?
Denver getting set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
T.J. Hockenson.
I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
My offense is pretty much just all rookies.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
I'll be back when I get back in off on
it. Got it to the 28-yard line. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I'm joining. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he is into the end zone.
Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now on 2nd and 13.
I should have had interception right there.
But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson, and that is incomplete.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Shit.
And now Edelman. And fights through one.
Probably a bad idea.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Murray now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. T.J. Hockenson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Ingram churning. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
2 minutes left of the first half, 14-0.
14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Edelman set to return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Murray.
Touchdown, Kyle Juszczyk.
Touchdown, Denver. Kyle Juszczyk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well-organized, well-coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate pick.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. Third down here. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 20.
So you're back.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Here's Sam Cook.
Where the hell is everyone else?
He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
It's just us. I don't know where DD2 went.
Fielded just inside the 30. So we come upon halftime.
All right, well,
21-0
at the half.
Taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
You got to go somewhere.
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you can't just let me finish this
We'll start in Arrowhead. A
Ravens
big crowd
game
on hand to see KC host the LA Chargers in an AFC West matchup. And it's the Chargers who are out in front. Carson Wentz, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Andrew Luck has thrown a couple of touchdown passes.
Jesus Christ.
Lastly, we head to
I'm
Gillette Stadium
at the
Foxborough.
halftime
Check
show
out the
right now.
Patriots. And currently they are tied with the visiting Bills in that one.
Then I have 2 more quarters after this.
In the game you're watching, it was the former #1
This is
overall
just
selection,
the start of the
Kyler Murray,
second half
who
of
put
the
on
game.
an absolute show. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach.
Start of third quarter. Broncos getting the ball back. 21-0.
This one taken just
you mean the Bungles? Cincinnati Bungles is what you should be saying.
To about the 35-yard line. Now out
I
comes their
know,
leader and the captain
but I call them the Bungles because if you look, watch U-Tree's videos, that's how he calls them.
What I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger.
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, this nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
It's been a big highlight day for him. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
You're always first, of course.
Down to the 35-yard line. Good
I see you
yardage
went
after
into the bubble,
catch
right?
as that play good for 30 and a first. So
Dude,
that
okay, so
changes
the
things a
Brewers
bit.
lost the
Here's a
first
1st
game
and 10 all the way
against
down
the
at the
Rockies,
35.
but
Murray now to throw.
Yeah.
Over the middle complete. That's Myers. And all the way home for a Bronco score. In for the score. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I had one for
In order
120.
to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Pretty clean and simple.
So you want to
Just
try to
2
play
plays.
me Madden
The long pass
after this
resulting
one's
in the
over, dude?
touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar.
I have plus on my other account, not on this one.
But you know how in baseball,
the
when
one
the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to keep him warm. A lot of times
the one that says Danny's the one that has.
Thanks you. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Has PlayStation Plus, but this one that I'm playing right now does not.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
You just clap both of them.
Got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, I should probably try to kick out Little Man's ass.
Man, it's Andrews. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Where you at?
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Watch 98's the mic. Try to do better. Come on,
now on 2nd and 13. Jackson.
Oh, shit. I just left that dude wide open.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Shit.
15 yards on the play. First down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And
Get sacked.
Broncos get there and take him down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Well, somebody's shooting at me.
Read and reaction by the defensive tackle and
Right,
Franklin
what the
partner.
fuck?
It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson, and they're going to get
Khalil
it.
Mack,
He's taken down for a
and
sack.
for his 2nd sack of the game.
47-yard line. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack in the campaign.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again, it's Kamara.
Going on.
3 quarters in the books. And
They
that'll
got
do it
that
for the
on
end of the
us.
2nd quarter.
Us.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. On 2nd down, Kamara.
Oh, my God.
The wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult.
Oh, are they going to go for it? Hell yeah, I
Very
am.
difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And with things looking pretty good on the
Going
scoreboard,
for it
they're
on
going to keep the
4th
offense
down.
out there and go for it here on 4.
What a launch pad. And
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go down, but not before getting
got the first.
inside the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is
any
easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Got the
and they
first.
want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
7 yards there and a 1st down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Toss play, Kamara.
Come here.
It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that foot, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot
Hey,
to
little
beat this
dude,
team.
you almost done with their game?
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
They got 2 minutes left in this game. So
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
yeah, you almost done with your LMB
game. It's not going
game?
to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you
Oh
get
my
points,
gosh.
you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Why?
Very solid gain of 27.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! How
Offense
you?
for them has been at a premium. You
Oh.
wonder what plays like that
You haven't been playing online at
They're
all?
thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I'm dead.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what
Yes,
they've come
sir.
up with offensively after having time
Right
to
there.
talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
What the hell was this all game?
Get this
Holy
one down
shit!
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And that'll make it 3rd down. Another wayward pass.
I'm just
Things started out poorly in
Hey,
this game.
you want me to
and
watch
be frank,
his
they
live
just really
stream on
haven't
Madden
gotten much
17?
better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
That's an old game. I don't know if I can deal with those graphics.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Khalil Mack. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for
I should have let you win because I need to leave.
Jackson. And he's
Oh my! What the hell?
And he's across for the touchdown.
What the fuck was that?
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So
I
they will get on the
what
scoreboard
the?
here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you? You're going
That
slow
is a
clap
Baker
on me.
Mayfield drive.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on
One
offense.
good
It's been a
drive, and that's
struggle.
all he's gonna have.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-17. No,
Here's the
35-7.
Denver offense now as they get set to
Ain't
take
gonna
over
do much.
here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you,
I don't know
in
what
the
offense I run here. Let's
2015
go.
season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more
He
glaring
was
than what
just
we just saw
perfect.
there, but we've seen it
Oh,
throughout
no,
this
he
game,
stayed
whether
perfect.
it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Khalil Mack in for his 4th sack of the game.
Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
17,
now after
38.
that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. One last shot for Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, rolling 10-0 now
Hell yeah.
to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
So long, Baltimore. Casey, you're next. Oh, just said some shit. Wow, off 30 South